Good day everyone! Today we're excited to present our project called DICTIONAME, a Python-based dictionary program designed to help users learn and explore ship-related terms and their meanings.
DICTIONAME is a command line application that allows users to interact with a predefined dictionary, but this isn't your everyday dictionary of general English word. This one is packed with technical terms related to ship components, marine profession, engineering principle, and maritime operation. For example, if you type the word rudder, the program tells you a flat piece at the back of a ship used for steering. Simple, right? But behind this simplicity is a structured and modular program designed to handle user input, search efficiently, and even allow real-time updates to the dictionary.
The dictionary is stored in a Python data structure called const, which is here. Every key is a word phrase like bridge, fish hole, net drum, and many more. And each value is a plain English explanation of that term. All keys is stored in lowercase to ensure consistent searching and matching. There are over 100 entries covering everything from a job roles like chief officer to ship parts like bulkhead to scientific concepts like hydrodynamics. This isn't just a program, it is also mini maritime encyclopedia.
How users interact with DICTIONAME. To make this program user-friendly, we added a main menu loop. Every time the user starts the program, they see a clear menu with numbered choices. There are 6 core operations they can perform. First, display words that start with a specific letter. The user types a letter and the program lists all dictionary words that begin with it. This is handy for browsing or learning unfamiliar terms.
For example, when we run the program will show enter the choices of operation 1 to 7. When we enter a number higher than 7, the program will show enter any number between 1 to 7. But if we enter a letter or any phrases, the program will show invalid input. So let's focus to the number 1. If we enter number 1, the program will show and display the words that begins with a specific letter. Just for example, if we enter S, the dictionary will show all words in the dictionary content that starts with the letter S.
The second function of our program is to find out the word that exists. Sometimes users just want a yes or no. This function checks if a term is present in the dictionary. We use a simple if word in const check, making this an efficient lookup.
So when we enter the number 2, after running the program, it will prompt the user to enter a word to check in the dictionary. For example, if we want to check whether the word technical manager is present to the dictionary, the program will confirm that it is present in the dictionary. However, if we enter a word that is not in the dictionary, the program will display a message indicating that no such word exists in the dictionary.
For number 3 function, get the meaning of a specific word. If the user wants a definition, this function retrieves and prints it. Again, we use the key lookup method. It handles unknown words gracefully with a polite message.
So if we enter the number 3, the program will prompt us to enter a word to check its meaning. For example, if we want to know the meaning of the word marine engineer, the program will display its definition.
For our fourth function, search for a keyword in any word of definition is a more advanced search. It lets the user enter any keyword, and the program will look for the keyword not just in dictionary keys, but also in the definitions.
After running the program, if we enter number 4, it will activate one of the most useful functions. This allows us to search for a specific word, for example, ship, and the program will display all words and their meanings that contain the word ship. However, if we enter a word that is not in the dictionary, the program will display a message saying that no match has found in the dictionary.
Number 5 function, find words by their length, a slightly geeky but cool feature. The user can search for words that have a specific number of characters, including the space.
Once again, after running the program, if we enter the number 5, the program will prompt the user to enter the number of letters or the length of the word including spaces. For example, if we want to find a word that has 13 characters, including spaces, the program will display all the words that match that length. However, if we enter an invalid number, the program will display a message saying, please enter a valid number, or no words with this specific length.
For the sixth function, add new words to the dictionary. And here's where the magic happens. User contribution. If a word isn't there, they can add it in real time. The program checks to avoid duplicates.
This time, after running the program, if we enter the number 6, the program will prompt the user to enter a new word. For example, jellyfish, and press enter for program will ask for the meaning of the word entered. For example, jellyfish is a marine animal. The program will then add jellyfish to the dictionary. To verify that it was added, you can follow the instructions mentioned earlier. As you can see, jellyfish is now already in the dictionary. Lastly, for function 7 is to exit the program.
And that's all. Thank you for listening. We'd love to hear your questions and feedbacks.